Hello everyone, my name is Sark and welcome back to another SH Figuarts review. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the one and only, YUSUKE from UU Hakusho. I almost forgot his name. I completely forgot his name, realistically, even though his name is on the actual box. So this guy released a couple of months ago, but I never had the chance to actually get him until recently when Hobby Genki was having their Black Friday sale, so I was like, might as well take advantage of the sale to actually get him. So yeah, I am quite excited about this figure. I've been hearing nothing but good things about him. So without further ado, let's take this guy out and see how he looks. Alright, so here we have the boy himself, Yusuke, and I gotta say, he looks pretty darn nice. I really like the way that he looks. I don't think there's much of an issue with him, realistically. So this guy looks amazing. I love the matte finish that he has on his pants, kind of like glossy finish, and it's just pure plastic. I will tell you that there's like not a lot of paint, but there is some here and there. A little bit on the pants from what I can see if my eyes are working correctly. But besides that, not a lot of paint, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, I think it fits. I don't think Yu Yu Hakusho was a really like super cel-shaded show where he needed to have like a bunch of shadows or anything like that. So he does have the streaks on the hair, which I think look really nice. So overall, in terms of aesthetic, I think he works really well. I like that. So just to give you a height comparison, here is how he stands next to the one and only Todo Aoi. He is a little bit shorter, so I don't have my ruler right now, so otherwise I would actually measure him in terms of the height. So moving on to the articulation, his head looks down about that far, which is really good, with the actual neck joint looking upwards about that far, which is amazing. I really like that. Rotate side to side and then swivel side to side as well. What does this man have? Because I am curious now. I am a curious George. So let's see what this man carries. Is it a double ball peg? Please tell me it's a double ball peg. Please, please, please. I would love to see a double ball peg. And it is. It's a very good double ball peg in terms of the height and the actual girth of that ball peg right there. So very nicely done, Tamashi. Very good. Starting off the line strong. The arms, he can definitely T-pose. He can get a little bit higher than a T-pose if you wanted to. Push that shoulder a little bit. He can rotate his arms 360 degrees, which is perfect. A pretty good bicep swivel. Really good bicep swivel, actually. Double jointed elbow, which is one of the better looking elbows out there, which, again, this figure is blowing me out of the water so far. And then, of course, a hinge ball wrist on there. Torso looking forward about that far, this much with the neck. Looking backwards about this far, and with the neck as well. Very nicely done. A little bit of rocking side to side and just swiveling as well. Very nicely done. Very good figure in terms of the articulation and even the aesthetic. With the legs, you can get the splits about that far, which is actually pretty good. Not perfect splits, but they're getting there. Very good. Kicking forward about that far. You could probably get a little bit more if you wanted to. Very good. Kicking backwards, not so much because he does have sculpted butt cheeks, which it works fine. There is a little bit of softness to it, so you could probably get it a little bit further if you pushed it a little bit, but I would not recommend that. Thigh swivel, of course, works really well for both sides. A double jointed knee, which doesn't look the greatest, but it works fine. A little bit of a gap between those two sections. No ankle swivel, which sucks. A foot rocker or ankle rocker. Foot hinge going backwards that far and going forward that far. And a pretty good toe hinge. Wow, this guy is pretty good. Not gonna lie. So let's see if he keeps impressing me with his accessories. Alright, so this guy actually carries a decent amount of accessories, which is surprising. Figures his price sometimes don't have any accessories whatsoever. but he does, and I really, really like that. This guy is really winning my heart, and I haven't even seen the show, by the way. Yes, I'm a fake fan. I just collect for the sake of collecting, which is partially true. But this guy does come with 4 different faceplates and 2 different sets of hands and 3 additional hand sets or hand parts as well. And for the faces, we do have an angry looking expression for Yusuke, which looks really nice. We have a sort of like cocky expression where he's kind of just smiling or smirking, which is really nice. Very annoyed expression. I like that. Very, very good. And of course, a shouting face, which is looking good right there. And of course, he comes with his default angry face right here. Not a neutral face, but more so of an angry face. It's kind of neutral, but it's more angry than neutral. We do have the 2 sort of reaching out hands, or more so relaxed hands as well. We have 2 grasping hands as well, which is really nice. A sort of grasping hand for something specific. I think it's this little guy, maybe. Who knows? I don't know what this hand is for. A sort of forgot what this is called. The little pistol attack that he does with his energy, and a thumbs up. He's taking a book out of Vegeta, so hopefully he doesn't get his ass kicked. We do have an additional hair swept or sort of like goofy hair expression that he has throughout the series that I actually have seen pictures of. 2 different. This is astronomical for Tamashii. 2 different. You're looking at this right. 2 different effect pieces. That is absolutely insane, Tamashii. Who are you? Are you Tamashii? Are you Bandai? Are you guys doing all right? SOS maybe? But no, that's actually great. And we have this little guy. I don't know who this is. I don't know what his name is, but he looks cute. He has his little goofy hair and everything like that. So yeah, a very quick video. There's been like no issues whatsoever with this review, which really surprises me. This guy is definitely a very well worth it figure, especially if you're getting him for Christmas or anything of the sorts. I got this guy through Hobby Genki, which thank you Hobby Genki for being able to sell this at a really reasonable price. I got this guy for like $35, surprisingly, because of the Black Friday sale, still with the Black Friday deals and everything. Woo! So overall, leading to my final thoughts, I'm going to give this guy a 10 out of 10. I think he has perfect articulation. Well, not perfect articulation, but really, really good articulation for the figure itself. He has an amazing set of accessories, and from what I hear, the next figure that's releasing out of this set might have an additional piece for him, but I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that. So I think a perfect 10 out of 10 is well worth it for this figure, and will definitely go into my top 10 figures or SH Figuarts of the year. So be on the lookout for that video. So yeah, that's pretty much all the time I have for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think about this figure, and besides that, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. This figure is amazing. Wow.